şeydir. Cuma namazı yaparız. Futbol yaparız.
Ulvi.
Stop. Çün başına yapılmış böyle zeytin Şimdi sen
Plakat yazmak isteyenler, burada ağ bir tane boş plakatımız var, markerde var. Nasıl yazmak isteyenler yakınlaşabilirler. 2 tane boş plakatımız var. Yalan damatlar, Kayseri'de yavaş yavaş yakınlaşın, topları atın yerde, insanlar artık bakmaya başlayacak, posterleri kaldırın. Söhbəti inşallah eğer hamı sosyalize eləmək istəyir, bundan sonra vaxtımız sokak, sosyalize eləyək. Çünkü sağdasan çevirdin hemen anlamaya. Posterləri tutan qardaş bacılarımızdan xahiş edirəm. Biraz nəzərdə saxlayın, insanlar keçən tərəfə də söndürür. Elə bil, oradan da keçir, bəzilərimiz də o tərəfə baxa bilərik. Biz bunu istəyirik crowd oxusun da, bizim onsuz hamımızın məlumatı var.
Plakatı da var.
Az bəlkə bir mahnizat qoyarsan.
Yaşasın Azerbaycan. Salamlar herkese. Bacılar, kardeşler. Hoş gelmişsiniz. Bugün biz burada toplanmışız ki Ermənistanın Azerbaycana karşı elədiyi vəhşilikləri qınayaq. Gənclərimizi, uşaqlarımızı, qadınlarımızı öldürmələrini qınayaq və göstərək Azərbaycan xalqına, ordumuza, əskərlərimizə, dövlətimizə hamısına göstərək ki, onlar orada yalnız deyil. Azərbaycanlılar dünyanın hər tərəfində yaşayanlar, Vancouver Azərbaycanlıları da dövlətimizin, əskərimizin, ordumuzun yanındadır. Güc birlikdədir. Biz indi necə birləşmişik, bu birləşik şəkildə də davam edəcəyik. Qarabağ Azərbaycandır, Azərbaycana qayıdacaq. Bizim bugün burada toplanmağımız sivil şəkildə. Biz dünyada yaşayanlara, Kanadalılara, ermənilərin, erməni administrasiyasının iç yüzünü göstərmək üçün toplanmışıq. Bunlar beynəlxalq hüququ pozduqları şəkildə, döyüş meydanında pis şəkildə uzduqları üçün artıq necə namərdliklərə əl atırlar. Sivillərimizi, Gəncəni, Beyləqanı, Bakını, Xızını və bir neçə şəhərimizi namərdcəsinə, hətta günüz şəkildə yox, gecə şəklində vuraraq insanlarımızı qətlə yetirirlər. Biz onu bildiririk ki, Azerbaycan xalqı dünyanın hər yerində ordumuzun yanındadır. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we are the Azerbaijani community. We have gathered here to support to show our support to our army, to our soldiers, and to our government, that we are with them. The Azerbaijani people living in Vancouver and all around Canada and all around the world, we are as one. We are stronger and we are together. We are protesting the Armenian aggression against Azerbaijan. The Armenian administration purposefully chooses to ignore the international law, demanding immediate and unconditional withdrawal of Armenian troops from the illegally occupied Azerbaijani territories. And yet alone, breaking the international law, committing a crime, they are also committing war crimes. Since they are not able to show their hand in the battlefield, they are targeting innocent civilians, civilian infrastructure, schools, hospitals, and they are hitting our civilians while they are sleeping at night. All of the tension in the Caucasus, all of the military operations are happening within Azerbaijani territory, legally recognized Azerbaijani territory. What Armenian administration is choosing to do, they are trying to expand the scope of the war. They are purposefully hitting civilian and other cities outside of the conflict zone as far as 100 kilometers and trying to hit civilians to create a mass panic. This is a war crime, violation of Geneva principles, and they've also turned back from the Madrid principles as well. Today, we are here as a strong Azerbaijani community, together, living in Vancouver and across Canada, to show our support and demand Armenia to end their aggression, withdraw from Azerbaijani lands. We want peace, they want war. International law is clear. Armenian administration needs to change the narrative. Every time they're asked about the international law, they just change the subject. They have one clear goal. They always just mention either the genocide, which has nothing to do with the ongoing conflict. They call back to the self-determination. Anyone who is familiar with international law knows that territorial integrity prevails over self-determination. And on top of that, Azerbaijani administration, our president has been clear from day one. We are open for peaceful negotiations. We are open to peace. We want this resolution resolved, this conflict resolved peacefully. And we have stated many times that the Armenian people living in Karabakh, they are citizens of Azerbaijan. They will continue to be protected by the Azerbaijani government. And even now, even despite Armenians violating the ceasefire minutes after, hitting our civilians while they are sleeping, our government has offered to open a peace corridor for the Armenian population living in Nagorno-Karabakh. They can escape either to Azerbaijan or to Armenia. This is fact. This is the Azerbaijan's attitude. The Armenian attitude is on the other hand. They are trying to expand the scope of the conflict by targeting different areas. They're hoping bigger countries, bigger players in the region is going to get involved. And this way the situation is going to get even more mixed up, and hopefully they'll try to get something out of it. Karabakh is Azerbaijan. Karabakh is Azerbaijan. Karabakh is Azerbaijan. Stop Armenian aggression. Stop Armenian aggression. Stop Armenian aggression. Stop killing civilians. Stop killing civilians. Stop killing babies. Stop killing babies. End Armenian occupation. End Armenian occupation. End Armenian occupation. Stop tails, follow law. Stop tails, follow law. Stop tails, follow law. Justice for Karabakh. Justice for Karabakh. Justice for Karabakh. Stop Armenian terrorism. Stop Armenian terrorism. Stop Armenian terrorism. Bir balaca bir kızımız üstü işlemek istiyor. Meyve Hanım, kızımız haradasa yapılmak siz zahmet olmasa. Bazı spislerimiz olacak, onlara olmasa sonra yine devam ediyoruz. Justice for Karabakh. Justice for Karabakh. Justice for Karabakh. Stop Armenian aggression. Stop Armenian aggression. Stop Armenian aggression. Stop Armenian terrorism. Stop Armenian terrorism. Karabakh is Azerbaijan. Karabakh is Azerbaijan. Karabakh is Azerbaijan. Follow international law. Follow international law. Follow international law. Stop Armenian aggression. Stop killing civilians. Stop killing civilians. Stop killing babies. Stop killing babies. Stop killing civilians.
Beautiful Azerbaijan, populated by ethnic Turks. Depicting my culture, I can truly assert we have lived in peace and harmony on our lands with other national minorities for thousands of years. I want to tell you a story based on true historical facts. I want to tell you how my parents' motherland, the place where I've spent my most memorable days of my summer breaks, is being bullied by the military forces of Armenia. I've been seeing my mother crying and feeling upset for the last 3 weeks. I've seen her trying to switch the channel, hiding from me and my little sister the sad news from her country and the graphic content. But I have made my research, and I now know about the unfortunate conflict over the occupied Azerbaijani region of Karabakh. You must be hearing about a lot these days. It goes back hundreds of years to the times when Armenian people were relocating to Azerbaijan from the Middle East. Fast forward back to the 1990s, at the collapse of the Soviet Union, that both countries were parts, and to the present 2020, where the conflict persists, the Armenian military forces continuing to occupy our land and refusing the authority of Azerbaijan. Now, after waiting for 30 long years of occupation and with 1 million refugees who are waiting to return to their houses and their hometowns, tables turn, and we are about to return our beautiful, our legitimate land. The decision makers of Armenian government are starting to resort to violent and criminal means. Sky missiles are being fired on our civilians at the cities that are at least 100 kilometers far from the war zone. I think it's the tactic of the wrong. The last missiles aimed on the civilians were only fired last week to the city of Ganja. It took lives of many people, including kids and a newborn baby. By doing so, Armenian government hopes to escalate and eventually drag other neighboring countries into the conflict to fight this war. I feel I'm old enough to have a duty to educate, to spread the word. We don't call for an annihilation for a group of people. We don't want to kick anyone from our land. We all just want to live in peace, respect, and kindness with each other in Karabakh, the ancient land of Azerbaijan. This is not Azerbaijan's against Armenians. This is no more murdered children, no more war, no more destroyed houses and broken lives. Thank you.
All right.
Yaşasın Azerbaycan. Thank you, Mina.
Yaşasın Azerbaycan. Yaşasın Azerbaycan.
This was Mina, 11 years old. Like her, many other Azerbaijani children back home are struggling because of this conflict. Armenia went away from peace resolution, peace negotiations that the leaders of two countries have been working on since 1994. 26 years of peace negotiations, two countries, both compromising and trying to reach a peaceful resolution. Starting in 2018, Armenian administration changed their attitude and they backed away from peace and went towards more annexation policy. And they started provoking the Azerbaijani side. This was well documented and not well received by Azerbaijani side, by the OSCE peace group and other big players in the region. The most recent escalation that has led to the situation, almost full-scale military operations today, it started in July of 2020, when Armenian administration, they decided to attack Tovuz region of Azerbaijan, a region which carries critical infrastructure for Azerbaijani government, international oil and gas pipelines, international railroad, and international transportation routes, all passing through from the region of Tovuz. Armenia decided to attack this region outside of the conflict zone. Again, this region was outside of the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict zone, and this showed the clear and aggressive attitude of the Armenian administration that they don't want peace. After this, situation escalated, and on September 27th, Armenia again demonstrated their aggression and started violating the ongoing ceasefire since 1994 by aggressive military assault along the entire front line. And Azerbaijani government did not stay silent by this. They retaliated with full force and started liberating the occupation of legally recognized Azerbaijani territories. Unfortunately, our government realized that international law is not being enforced by Armenia, and the OSCE Minsk group, the mediators, the so-called mediators, are not interested in having a legal resolution. So Azerbaijan now is defending its own borders, liberating its lands, and all of the military operations are happening within legally recognized territories of Azerbaijan. Again, no military operations is happening in Armenia. All of the fighting is going on within Azerbaijan. Today, Armenian administration, they are trying to widen the scope of this conflict. They want this to turn into something much bigger. They're trying to involve regional players like Turkey and Russia. And unfortunately, the West has been silent about their provocations. The media, the Western leaders, they're either quiet or spreading one side of the story, not listening to the Azerbaijani side. The silenced media is one of the reasons why this conflict is getting out of control and has the potential to turn into something much, much bigger. We just want to be heard. We want justice. We want justice.
We want justice.
We want justice.
We want justice.
We want peace.
We want peace.
We want peace.
We want peace.
We want peace, they want war.
We want peace. They want war.
We want peace, they want war.
We want peace. They want war.
Justice for Karabakh.
Justice for Karabakh.
Justice for Karabakh.
Justice for Karabakh.
Stop this conflict.
Stop this conflict.
Stop this conflict.
Stop this conflict.
Stop this conflict.
Stop this conflict.
We want peace. We want peace.
We want peace.
We want peace.
We want peace.
We want peace.
We want peace.
Justice for Karabakh.
Justice for Karabakh.
Justice for Karabakh.
Justice for Karabakh.
Justice for Karabakh.
Justice for Karabakh.
Aziz həmvətənlərim, əziz dostlar. Son 4 həftəlik intizamımız həyəcanla vətəndən gələn xəbərləri izləyir. Bu xəbərlərin içində həm şad xəbərlər var, yəni bizim 27 il işğalda qalan torpaqlarımız bir-bir, kənd-kənd, oba-oba işğaldan azad olunur. Bizim şanlı ordumuz, igid əskərlərimiz döyüş meydanında şücaət göstərərək öz canları, qanları bahasına bu qələbələri əldə edirlər. Təəssüflər olsun ki, bu qələbələr itkisiz olmur. Bizim də çox saylı şəhidlərimiz var. Və bugün biz burada bir yerdə toplaşaraq mən hamınızı həmin igid əskərlərin, orada şəhid olanların ruhu qarşısında başımızı əymək istəyirik. Hal-hazırda bizim aramızda Elgiz dostumuz var, qardaşımız var. Onun əmisi oğlu şəhid olub. Allah rəhmət eləsin.
Allah rəhmət eləsin.
Şəhidlər ölməz. Şəhidlər ölməz, vətən bölünməz. Onların qəhrəmanlığı tarixlərə yazılacaq. Və Azərbaycan xalqı bunu heç vaxt unutmayacaq. İndi mən istəyirəm ki, bizim bütün şəhidlərimizin ruhu qarşısında ruhunu bir dəqiqəlik sükutla yad edək. Teşekkür ederim. Allah rahmet eylesin.
Allah bir daha bütün şəhidlərimizə rəhmət eləsin.
Ben burada tanıştım 3-5 kişiyle. Yani istedim arkadaş olalım, yakın olalım.
Mahnılarımıza ümit ölçene göre dinliyorlar. Bu bayrağı zahmet olursa biraz artar. Ağaçsa yani. Bu bayrağı da biraz artarırsa ağlarlar. İndi Lozunları kesmemişler əvvəl, bir dənə planımızı danışacağım. Birazdan bir yarım saata 45 dəqiqə biz marş eləməyə başlayacağıq. Marş eləmək üçün burada polislə danışmışıq. Polisə işarə verəcəyik. Yolun bir tərəfini bizim üçün bağlayacaqlar və polisin işarəsindən biz gedəcəyik. Qabaqda motosikletlər olacaq, arxada da velosipedlərlə bizə eskortluq eləyəcəklər. Amma dedilər, xahiş edənlər ki, intersectionları keçəndə onlar bizim üçün yolu bağlamağa çalışacaq, amma yenə də trafik işıqlarına riayət eləyək ki, onların da işi asan olsun. Ona görə qabaqda gedəndə zəhmət olmasa onu özümüz gedəcəyik qabaqda, amma gördünüz ki, kütlə yavaşlayır, biraz yavaş eləməyə danışır və yaxud işığa yaxınlaşır. Onu sadəcə nəzərinizə saxlayın ki, dayana bilər. Rabsondan gedəcəyik Granville küçəsinə, Granville küçəsindən də sağa dönəcəyik, şimala tərəf. Gedəcəyik Waterfront Station'a qədər. Orada da 200 Granville Street'də də bir meydança var. Orada da bir speech eləyib, oradan sonra yavaş-yavaş dağılacaq. Bunu indən dedim ki, birazdan hərəkətə başlayanda hər kəsin məlumatı olsun, nəyə görə biz dağılışırıq.
Hi everyone, I'm Russian born in Azerbaijan. My parents born in Azerbaijan. We stand for Azerbaijan. We pray for Azerbaijan. Eşk olsun Azerbaijan.
Eşk olsun Azerbaycan.
Eşk olsun Azerbaijan.
Eşk olsun Azerbaycan.
Eşk olsun, eşk olsun, eşk olsun.
Eşk olsun, eşk olsun, eşk olsun. Azerbaycan.
Thank you. Bu bayrağı bir dənə şeyimiz gəldi. Gedəndə bayrağın sadəcə istiqamətini dəyişəcəyik. Hal-hazırda ayparanın üzü əks istiqamətədir. İndi dəyişmirik, amma yola çıxanda onu dəyişəcəyik. Onu dedim, prosto nəzərimizə saxlayaq. Qabağında bu gedər, sonra biraz ortada insanlar, sonra ikinci bayraq, yəni arxada insanlar. Karabağ is Azerbaijan. Karabağ is Azerbaijan. Karabağ is Azerbaijan. Stop this conflict. Stop this conflict. Stop Armenian aggression. Stop Armenian aggression. Azerbaijan united will never be divided. Azerbaijan united will never be divided. Stop Armenian terrorism. Stop Armenian terrorism. Stop this conflict. We want peace. They want war. We want peace. They want war. We want peace. They want war. Justice for Karabakh. Justice for Karabakh. Free our land. Free our land. Free our land. Obey international law. Obey international law. Free our land. Free our land. Stop killing babies. Stop killing babies. Stop killing babies. Stop killing civilians. Stop killing civilians. Stop killing civilians. Karabağ is Azerbaijan. Karabağ is Azerbaijan. Karabağ is Azerbaijan. Stop Armenian aggression. Stop Armenian terrorism. End Armenian occupation. End Armenian occupation. We want peace. It's time for peace. We want peace. Stop this conflict. Stop killing children. Stop killing children. Stop killing children. Stop killing children. We want justice. We want justice. More justice, more peace. More justice, more peace. We want peace. We want peace. We want peace. Now we're going to have a speech by Kanadanın. She's from Ganja and she wants to share her thoughts with us.
Good afternoon, my dear Canadian friends and Vancouverites. My name is Sarana, and I consider myself one of the richest human beings on earth because I have two home countries and I have two home cities. One is Vancouver, Canada, and another one is Ganja, Azerbaijan. The city that is located too far from conflict zone of Nagorno-Karabakh, but yet has been shelled by Armenian missiles in the middle of the night, resulting in deaths of my friends and their children. From October 4 to 17 of 2020, Armenia bombed my hometown, Ganja city, on 4 occasions. I was born and raised in that city of Ganja. People who know me can tell how much love and care I have toward others. So all Azerbaijani people. Many of you has heard about conflict between Armenia and Azerbaijan. At this time, Azerbaijan is in state of war on its own territory. The sovereign territory of Azerbaijan has been recognized internationally by all countries, including Canada and even Armenia, same way as the territory of any other country, including Canada and US. I am proud Canadian Azerbaijani, and as Canadian Azerbaijani, I treasure our Canadian values of fairness, justice, and objectivity. That's why it's extremely disappointing and heartbreaking for me to see misleading news in Canadian media that edit and put the picture of my hometown, Ganja city, as Armenian city bombed by Azerbaijani bombs. Such a shame. They put the picture of the ruins of my hometown as Armenian city damaged by Azerbaijani bombs. So far, Armenian missiles have killed 100 civilians. Besides the coverage of victims of Armenian aggression, there are lots of misleading news about conflict in Canada due to strong Armenian influence over Canadian media and politics. I need to express my deepest concerns and frustrations regarding coverage of this conflict by Canadian government officials and what appears to be Armenian favoritism. The roots of current war go to 1991-1993 massacres committed by Armenians of Nagorno-Karabakh against Azerbaijani neighbors on their Azerbaijani Nagorno-Karabakh land. And during these times, Armenian population of Nagorno-Karabakh, supported by Armenia, started ethnic cleansing of Nagorno-Karabakh from Azerbaijanis, resulting in genocide of Azerbaijanis. The whole city of Khojaly in Nagorno-Karabakh which was heavily populated at that time by Azerbaijanis, was subject to mass murders, devastations. Overnight, 617 Azerbaijani children, women, elderly have lost their lives to Armenian genocide. I never forget those times when Azerbaijanis of Nagorno-Karabakh, as well as from near to Nagorno-Karabakh territories of Azerbaijan, all injured, with mass burns and cut extremities, were arriving to Baku and Ganja. Now I want to shift your attention from manic myths of great Armenia to great patience of Azerbaijani people. We, Azerbaijanis, condemn any form of violence and human suffering in any form. We waited for so-called Minsk group, paradoxically consisting of pro-Armenian separatist supporters, France, US, and Russia, to help to solve this conflict. Almost 1 million of Azerbaijani people displaced from their home in Karabakh, feeling devastated physically and mentally, along with Azerbaijani government, waited, believing in justice, objectiveness, and fairness of Minsk group. We have waited patiently for Armenian forces 822, 853, 874, 884. It wasn't enough for Armenian separatists to cleanse Nagorno-Karabakh and other territories of Azerbaijan from Azerbaijanis by means of harassment, killing. On September 27th of this year, Armenian armed forces violated ceasefire and fired at civilians residing in the frontline zone. In order to protect civilians and further occupation and prevent further occupation of Azerbaijani land, as any country would have done, should have done, Azerbaijani army launched a counterattack and then liberated some of territories occupied by Armenia. Today, I urge Canadian politics, Canadian media to live up to Canadian values of objectivity, fairness, and justice in their judgments of the conflict between Azerbaijan and Armenia. Not to show the picture of my hometown. And make your own. Rather than being influenced by pro-Armenian media and politicians. And there is lots of facts. Of whatever I say over here is true. It's true that 20% of Azerbaijani land have been, which is internationally recognized by Azerbaijan, that it is Azerbaijani land, it's occupied by Armenia. Please educate yourself and make your objective conclusions. Thank you.
Thank you, Terina Hanım. As mentioned by Terina Hanım, as Azerbaijani community living in Canada, and as many other people with Turkic origins, we are very disappointed by the approach of Canadian officials. From the very beginning, the media coverage and attitude of Canadian officials has been one-sided. We've only seen coverage from Armenian perspective of the story. And we believe this is because of the strong Armenian lobby and diaspora's influence on the Liberal Party. We ask for the officials of Canada to stand for what Canada stands for: justice, impartialism, and fairness, and show their firm stance against this conflict. Look at the root cause. Don't just listen to one side. All we are asking you is give us a fair chance and actually listen to our side of the story as well. International law is on our side. UN has 4 resolutions, 822, 853, 874, and 884, demanding full and unconditional withdrawal of occupying Armenian forces from legal territories of Azerbaijan. Canada is a UN founding member and a UN nation. To stand with Armenia is to defy international law. If a UN founding country is not going to obey, is not going to enforce, is not going to stand for what UN resolutions are calling for, then what do we expect from other countries? What do we expect from international law? Do we just fall back to chaos? We want Canadian officials to stand fair, show their firm stance, and look at both sides of the history. Look at both sides of the story. We want justice. We want justice. Stop Armenian lies. Stop Armenian lies. Stop Armenian lies. Don't believe Armenia. Don't believe Armenia. Don't believe Armenia. Karabakh is Azerbaijan. Karabakh is Azerbaijan. Karabakh is Azerbaijan. We are united. We'll never be divided. We are united. We'll never be divided. We are united. We'll never be divided. Stop Armenian terrorism. Justice for Ganja. Justice for Ganja. Justice for Ganja. Stop Armenian occupation. Stop Armenian occupation. Stop Armenian terrorism. Stop Armenian aggression. We want justice. We want justice. We want peace. We want peace. More justice, more peace. More justice, more peace. We want peace. They want war.
We want peace. They want war.
Karabakh is Azerbaijan. Armenia targets civilians. Armenia targets civilians. Stop killing babies. Stop killing babies. Stop Armenian terrorism. Stop Armenian terrorism. Armenia kills babies. Armenia kills babies. Don't believe Armenia. Don't believe Armenia. Stop this conflict. Stop this conflict. Justice for Karabakh. Justice for Karabakh. Justice for Ganja. Justice for Ganja. Justice for Azerbaijan. Justice for Azerbaijan. Obey international law. Obey international law. Stop tails, follow law. Stop tails, follow law. Free our land. Free our land. End occupation. End occupation. Justice for Khojalı. Justice for Khojalı. Stop Armenian terrorism. Stop Armenian terrorism. More justice, more peace. More justice, more peace. Armenia kills babies. Stop killing babies. Armenia kills civilians. Stop killing civilians. We are united. We'll never be divided. We are united. We'll never be divided. Karabağ is Azerbaijan. Karabağ is Azerbaijan. Karabağ is Azerbaijan. Stop Armenian lies. Stop Armenian lies. Stop killing babies. Stop killing babies. Obey international law. Obey international law. Karabağ is Azerbaijan. We want peace. They want war. We want peace. They want war. Don't believe Armenia. Don't believe Armenia. Stop Armenian aggression. Stop Armenian aggression. We want to be heard. We want to be heard. We want to be heard. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. We want peace. We want peace. We want peace. Stop Armenian lies. Stop Armenian lies. Armenia kills babies. Armenia kills babies. Stop killing babies. Stop killing babies. Armenia kills civilians. Stop killing civilians. Stop killing civilians. Free our land. Free our land. Free our land. Karabağ is Azerbaijan. Karabağ is Azerbaijan. Karabağ is Azerbaijan. We want justice. We want justice. Eşk olsun Azerbaycan'a. Eşk olsun Azerbaycan'a. Eşk olsun Azerbaycan askerine. Eşk olsun Azerbaycan askerine. Eşk olsun Azerbaycan'a.
Eşk olsun Azerbaycan ordusuna.
Eşk olsun Azerbaycan ordusuna. Biraz mahnı parçası götüreceğiz. Sonra yavaş yavaş logistikamızı hem yeni marşımıza başlayacağız. 5-10 dakika.
Bunu da live verirsən. Şeyin səhifəsi deyil. Nasıl film?
Yaşasın Azerbaycan! Azerbaycan bayrağını Qarabağda saçıyor. Yaşasın Azerbaycan! Biz hamımız indi səhv eləmirəmsə Robsonla aşağı gedirik, Asifxanın Asif. Asif dəqiq bilir, mən Victoria'dan gəlir ha. Asif dəsə daha yaxşı olar. Rob aşağıya gedirik də. Okey, eşitdiniz də yapan mənim. Robson, Granville, Waterfront, əgər ki atsa, her şey yapamayız üstüne. Bütün məsuliyyət yapan mənim üstünədir. bu bayrağı yönü değişikliği yapamadım. Bayrak yaşlı böyle gelsin yani bu bayrakları ne olsun?
Hi everyone. First of all, we're going to start our march very soon. Before we do that, I want to thank everyone. Here today we have gathered not just people from Azerbaijan, but from Turkey and with other countries, like from Israel, from different communities who are here today to show our support, to show their support for us. People who want to stand for justice. We thank everyone for coming here. We'll continue our march towards Waterfront Station. We thank obviously Canadians as well.
Thank you.
Now we are gonna slowly, I'll give a go to the police officers. They're gonna commence and block the road for us, and we'll start our walk. Before doing that, we're gonna have this. Okay. Yes. Yes. So this flag will commence first. First of all, Adil, you are gonna be first with that sign, and then this flag is gonna follow them, and then we're gonna have some crowd behind. Then it's gonna be this crowd, this flag, and then some people behind. And Elham Bey, please obey the traffic officers and don't cross any red lights.
Başın kabağına gelirler. Başın yanaklı yavaş yavaş gelir. Başın başlamamış başlanır karşı.
Benim bayrağımı alayım ben ondan sonra...
Sen hayat yoldaşın buralardaydı.
Başın arkasından yavaş yavaş bir tercih. Yolun bir tarafına toplanırsın tamam. Hopşu yol yok, her şeyden yolun bir tarafı. Bir tarafına toplanırsın. Yolda gidersin, yolda. Yol sesi karşısında yani yolun o sağ xəttə o tarafa çıkmayın. Gel, yavaş yavaş gel. Yavaş gidecek.
Bu transfer eləyəndə bayram. Sonra.
Yavaş yavaş gel. Tam bu tekrar yolun bir tarafı.
Bayram vaxtı orada.
Bayrağımız gelsin, bayrak.
Ben de yarım saat verim sen necə deyim. Soğuk.
Şuarları deyə getmək lazım, Nasir.
Sizi bayrakta gelsin. Yoldan qırağa çıxmayın. Sarı xəttin içində qalın. Zəhmət almışsınız. Akif. Stop killing civilians. Armenia kills civilians. Stop killing civilians. Stop Armenian lies. Stop Armenian aggression. Don't believe Armenia. Stop Armenian terrorism. Stop Armenian hatred. Stop Armenian hatred. Stop Armenian lies. Don't believe Armenia. Free our land. Free our land. Free our land. Free our land. Free our land. Free our land. Justice for Karabakh. Justice for Karabakh. Justice for Karabakh. Justice for Karabakh. Justice for Azerbaijan. Justice for Azerbaijan. Justice for Azerbaijan. Justice for Canada. Justice for Canada. Justice for Canada. Justice for Canada. Justice for Canada. Armenia kills babies. Armenia kills babies. Stop killing babies. Armenia kills civilians. Armenia kills civilians. Stop killing civilians. Stop killing civilians. Stop Armenian hatred. Stop Armenian hatred. Stop Armenian hatred. Stop Armenian hatred. We want peace. We want peace. They want war. They want war. We want peace. We want peace. They want war. They want war. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. More justice, more peace. More justice, more peace. More justice, more peace. More justice, more peace. Stop Armenian hatred. Stop Armenian hatred. Hear our voice. Hear our voice. Hear our voice. Hear our voice. We want to be heard. We want to be heard. We want to be heard. We want to be heard. We want to be heard. We want to be heard. Obey international law. Obey international law. Obey international law. Obey international law. Stop Armenian hatred. Stop Armenian hatred. Stop Armenian lies. Stop Armenian lies. Don't believe Armenia. Don't believe Armenia. Don't believe Armenia. Don't believe Armenia. Karabakh is Azerbaijan. Karabakh is Azerbaijan. Karabakh is Azerbaijan. We want peace. We want peace. They want war. They want war. We want peace. We want peace. They want war. They want war. Stop Armenian terrorism. Stop Armenian terrorism. Stop Armenian terrorism. Stop Armenian terrorism. Stop Armenian aggression. Stop Armenian aggression. Stop Armenian aggression. Stop Armenian aggression. We want peace. We want peace. We want peace. We want peace. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. Armenia kills babies. Armenia kills babies. Stop killing babies. Stop killing babies. Armenia kills civilians. Stop killing civilians. Stop Armenian hatred. Stop Armenian aggression. Stop Armenian aggression. Free our land. Free our land. Free our land. Free our land. Justice for Karabakh. Justice for Karabakh. Justice for Karabakh. Justice for Karabakh. We want peace. They want war. We want peace. They want war. Justice for Karabakh. Stop Armenian lies. Don't believe Armenia. Don't believe Armenia. Don't believe Armenia. Stop Armenian lies. Stop Armenian lies. Stop Armenian lies. Stop Armenian lies. Obey international law. Obey international law. Don't believe Armenia. Stop Maşın düz gelirse yapamıyorsunuz. Düz gelir, düz sola tutun. Tamam. Burada solun damat. Yavaş yavaş solun doğru. Buraya. Sol. Ben buraya. Evet, tamam. We want justice. We want peace. Stop Armenian blood.
Sola dediler.
Stop Armenian hatred. Kanadanın Vancouver. Kanadanın Azerbaijani. Stop killing babies. Stop killing civilians. Stop Armenian hatred. Stop Armenian terrorism. Stop Armenian aggression. Stop Armenian lies. Free our land. Free our land. We want justice. We want peace. More justice, more peace. More justice, more peace. We want peace. They want war. We want peace. They want war. Stop Armenian hatred. Stop killing babies. Stop killing civilians. Stop Armenian aggression. Obey international law. Obey international law. Stop Armenian lies. Don't believe Armenia. Don't believe Armenia. Stop Armenian lies. Stop Armenian lies. Obey international law. Free our land. Don't believe occupiers. Stop Armenian terrorism. Stop Armenian aggression. Stop Armenian terrorism. Free our land. We want justice. We want peace. More peace, more justice. Stop killing babies. Stop Armenian lies. Stop Armenian aggression. Free our land. Kanadanın Azerbaijan. Justice for Kanada. Justice for Kanada. Justice for Ganja. Stop killing babies. Stop Armenian hatred. Stop Armenian terrorism. Stop Armenian aggression. Obey international law. Free our land. Stop Armenian hatred. Stop killing babies. Stop killing civilians. Armenia kills babies. Stop killing babies. Armenia killing civilians. Don't believe Armenia. Free our land. Free our land. Karabağ is Azerbaijan. Justice for Karabağ. Justice for Karabağ. Stop Armenian hatred. Stop Armenian aggression. Stop Armenian terrorism. Stop Armenian hatred. We want justice. We want peace. They want war. We want peace. They want war. Stop Armenian lies. Don't believe Armenia. Armenia kills babies. Stop war crimes. Stop killing babies. Stop killing civilians. Stop Armenian lies. Stop Armenian aggression. Obey international law. Free our land. We are united. We'll never be divided. We are united. We'll never be divided. Herkese geldiğiniz için çok teşekkür ederiz. Burada artık protestinin yavaş yavaş olmaları yazıyor. Burada rol verildi. Kimse dağılmadan zahmet olsun. Şəkillərimizdən zəhmət olsun. Var inisiativlər. Bir dənə bu crowd'un şəkillərini hamı bu tərəfə toplansın. Şəkil çəkənlər yerini alana qədər buradan sonra yavaş yavaş dağılanır. Ama dağılanda xahiş edirəm grup halında gedin və bayraqları, şuarları, posterləri göstərib bu madəni yürüyüşünün namətlərin nə edəcəyini bilmək olmaz. Ona görə hər ihtimala qarşı grup şəklində gedin. Bir kısmımız bizim geldiğimiz yere kaydıracak, bu yüzden gelebilirsiniz. Yani aynı başkamandan demiştim, bu düşüklerin ne ilgili olmaz.
İki kovancı mı inşallah?
İnşallah, iki kovancı. Böyle bir ortadaki bayrağı da yükseğe kaldırsaydık onu görünürdi şekilde. Şekil şu poza verin. Onda bayraklar böyle yan-bayandır. Yani böyle arasın, böyle fırlanır. Yani böyle olsun. Crowd'dan yaxşı məsləhətlər gəlir, bizə də izləmək düşər. Aynen, bayrağımızın biri belə gəlsin, uzunlamasına. Böyle fırlanır. Yaşı aşağıda ayıpanı bir olsun. Yaşı aşağıda olsun. Burada bayrak düzdürüm, olursa şəkil çəkəcək. Siz de zəhmət olsa belə gəlir, bayrağımızın zamanında. Bu postu ne var? Kavandan sonra ortasına yavaş ol. Buna geldi arasında. Orada da. Belediye düzenler bayrağı. Biraz gelmişler sonra gelip bak. Burayla bu işlere göre satışları çalışıyorlar. Ona yok bir şarkı sayılır. Bu tarafta da insanlar gelin ortadan burada ortada duralım. Duralım. Bu arada bir bakı böyle bir gelin bak ortada istiyorsunuz. Aynen istiyorsunuz posterleri kaldırın. Şimdi oradan biraz aşağı eğlen. Saçına poz verin.
Şəkil çəkənlər komanda versə yaxşı olar. Onlar görürlər uzaqdan. Ne yapılmaz.
Vay. Aziz de yaptı bir şey burada. Kanada düşmü?
İdare eder.
İdare eder. İdare etsin. Siz de seviyoruz aslında gidebilirsiniz. Gönül olsun. Öyle bir 15 tane yalnız var. Kameralar qabağından olsun, son belgelemeye qabağa baxsanız şivayət edir.